Hey guys, welcome to channel Maggie, and this is
Welcome.
and today we're watching Legend of Korra Season 1, Episode 2. So full reactions, you can check the list down below. I'm uploading them in Patreon. There is going to be a full and cut version of the reactions if you want to check them out. So definitely the first episode was actually very interesting and also very nostalgic. And I cannot wait to see what's gonna be happening here. I don't know, I'm guessing that there is gonna be an organization that just like wants to go after the Avatar and kind of like take it out of the world so they can like do whatever they want. Like, at least that's what I'm imagining, but we're gonna see. So hope you enjoy and let's go.
And in the final round, the Buzzard Wasps won with a decisive knockout.
She's reading about herself.
I've dreamed about seeing a pro bending match since I was a kid, and now I'm just a ferry ride away from the arena.
Korra, you're not here to watch that drivel. You're here to finish your Avatar training.
Not that serious.
So for the time being, I want you to remain on the island.
She's captured.
Is that why you're keeping the White Lotus sentries around to watch my every move?
Nice.
It looks like a prison a little bit.
In order to learn airbending, I believe you require a calm, quiet environment.
Fair. I don't really think that she's the type who is gonna listen.
Yeah, me too.
So, my mother informed me that you've never been able to airbend before.
Yeah, but I don't know why. The other elements came so easily to me.
Nothing is like stopping her.
But every single time I've tried airbending, nothing.
Often the
So
element that's the
some
most
things are gonna
difficult for
be
the Avatar to
more
master is the
hard.
one most opposite to the Avatar's personality.
To the personality.
Yeah, to be steady.
Yeah, well, I'm about as opposite an airbender as you can get.
I get it.
Korra's gonna airbend! Korra's gonna airbend!
What is that contraption?
Yeah, it's very opposite of her personality.
The goal is to weave your way through the gates and make it to the other side without touching them.
The children are gonna teach her. It doesn't seem that easy.
The key is to be like the leaf. Flow with the movement of the gates. Airbending is all about spiral movements. When you meet resistance, you must be able to switch direction at a moment's notice.
Wow.
Let's do this.
Epic fail.
Really used to put
That
what you knows and
hurts.
just try it.
That hurts. But that's exactly the opposite of what she should do. By her face, I can see that.
Be the lead!
Oh no, she gets angry.
Aww.
I mean, I would feel the same. That doesn't seem easy. We have seen Aang, so it was like easy, but now you realize that it's not that easy at all. It's actually very hard. Yeah, this comes to her so easily, like the fire.
Grab your snacks and grab your kids because this next match is gonna be a doozy.
Girl!
He's teetering on the edge of the ring now. The fire ferrets line up to strike.
Of course. Of course!
Korra, come down here, please.
So everybody is suffering because of that.
And technically, you said I couldn't watch a match. You didn't say anything about listening to one.
Details.
Anyway, shouldn't you be in bed by now?
I feel like the more you try to kind of like handle her, the more she's like gonna be rebelling.
Okay.
Concentration.
Yeah.
She's just too impatient.
Let your mind and your spirit be free. For air is the element of freedom. Is something funny?
Yeah, you're telling me to embrace freedom, but you won't even let me listen to the radio?
Yeah, capturing her here.
And forget about leaving this island.
Please, Korra.
I mean,
He's
you're
able to
right.
meditate peacefully.
She's sleeping.
Actually, I think he's asleep.
What? Well, at least he has the relaxing part down.
Maybe
Something.
too much.
Yeah, it's not sinking in yet. I'm gonna go get a glass of lychee juice.
Korra, the meditation's not over yet.
She's not even
Not listening.
trying.
Oh.
Breaking his His positions here. Oh no. I was expecting that. That was just doomed to happen. This can get her in so much trouble. Like. Fancy. Shiny. Oh, beautiful. I mean, this is just asking to go. Like, I'm kind of imagining you like that when you were a kid.
Me? Yeah, a rebel.
No, wait!
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you.
He's gonna sneak her out.
She's with me.
Yeah, I'm with him.
Smooth.
So, you see, we're together.
Well, not together, more like friends.
Right, friends. No, I didn't mean to imply.
That was too fast.
What do you think? Best seats in the house, huh?
Oh, bingo!
Oh, wow.
That's it.
I told you. You have to stop bringing your crazy fangirls in here before the matches. Get her out of here.
Ah, he's playing.
All right, look, I kind of promised her she could stay, but man, I got a good feeling. There's something special about her. I know it.
You have no idea.
Wow, I heard you play on the radio.
Come on, Bolin, we're up.
Or I could meet him later.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's VIP.
I gotta go. Wish me luck. Not that I'll need it.
Somebody's confident.
Introducing the Fire Ferrets!
This is really like the Coliseum.
Asuk is the first to feel the heat of the Tiger Dillo.
Well, I understand why some people are not gonna like it, but it looks fun.
Oh, but Tiger Dillo's score with a walloping 1-2 combo.
Oh no!
And Asuk takes a dip. He'll be back for round 2.
That seems so interesting. That's intense.
Oh, wow.
He and Bolin better untangle quick if they don't want to. Oh, too late. He's bobbing and weaving. He's weaving and bobbing, but he's not hitting back.
Careful.
It seems his plan is to let the Tiger Dillos punch themselves out, and his plan is working. Tom is in the pool.
If he gets all of them, that's crazy.
Wow. Yeah, to be really impressive.
There's so much smoke and dust from the fire. I can't even see where the fire ferret is.
Oh, he's good. Very good. He
Oh,
managed to get
wow.
all of them.
Mako pulls off the upset of the season, winning the match for the fire ferrets.
Okay, I have a new crush here. Firebender, of course. And she.
Oh, she's for the brother though.
So, what'd you think, Korra? Bolin's got some moves, huh?
The brother cute, huh?
What did I think? What did I think?
You did more harm than good out there. You almost cost us the match.
We won, didn't we?
Barely.
Get off my case, pal.
Useless.
Oh wow.
Especially you, Mr. Hat Trick.
Oh, you're still here?
Oh, you're still a jerk?
Ooh!
Anyway,
Red flag, huh?
I've been immersed in bending my entire life, but I never learned how to move like
She can maybe learn a lot here. Different.
I'm sorry, no, I didn't mean to assume. Because I was just figuring, with your water tribe getup, that you are a water tribe gal.
Jeez.
No, you're right. I'm a waterbender and a firebender.
And a
Hello there.
bender. Ding ding ding!
You're the Avatar, and I'm an idiot.
Both are true.
No way.
The one and only.
This can be our new soccer.
Yeah, he
It's
reminds
a
me, yeah.
That was great. Good power. But in a real match, you'd be a sitting turtle duck.
She can be very helpful. But maybe it's not gonna be fair, you know?
You're a natural at this.
Not bad.
What's it take to impress this guy?
What? I said not bad.
He seems more impressed now.
You know
to be
what?
honest.
It's getting late. I think I'm gonna turn in.
Hard to get that.
Nice to meet you, Avatar Korra.
Yeah, been a real pleasure.
See you upstairs, bro.
Upstairs?
We're gonna have beef here. He's not gonna be happy about that. She's putting her energy into something else. Sport teaches you a lot though, so...
Wait a second!
That's not it! His face! No.
That was a 2,000-year-old historical treasure. What is wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with me. I've been practicing just like you taught me, but it isn't sinking in.
Maybe different practicing.
Korra, this isn't something you can
She's
force.
really not giving it
If you would
time.
only listen to me.
I have been!
Not even trying that much.
Maybe the problem isn't me. Maybe the reason I haven't learned airbending yet is because you're a terrible teacher.
Yeah, you're a terrible teacher, Daddy.
This is my favorite here.
Oh my god, the other kids are like, don't worry, Daddy, you're okay.
Oh, that was really good. Like if you bought for him,
That was
so
too good,
funny.
that was too good, yeah.
Oh.
Where's Korra?
Honestly, Pema, I am at my wit's end with that girl. I don't know how to get through to her.
He's down with her here already.
The best thing you can do right now is to give Korra some space.
You must promise me that your teenage years won't be like this.
I will make no such promises.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Sometimes for girls, it's hitting them harder.
I didn't miss your match, did I? You guys look like you lost already.
We might as well have.
This looks a no-good no-show.
She's
The
gonna
water
go
in there.
on
It's
the
not-
place of him.
Can't you ask one of those guys to fill in?
Nah, the rules say you can only compete on one team.
Well, then, how about me? I'm a top-notch waterbender, if I do say so myself.
But you're the Avatar. Isn't that cheating?
It sounds like cheating.
No way. I'd rather forfeit than look like a fool out there.
Wow, thanks for the vote of confidence.
It's your best chance at the moment, to be honest.
Don't do anything too fancy or aggressive. In fact, don't do anything. Just try not to get knocked off the ring.
Okay, you're a lot of fun.
Man overboard!
Fire Ferret Waterbender penalty. Move back one zone.
You're only allowed to knock players off the back of the ring, not over the sides.
Ah,
Explain the rules to her.
I thought she knew the rules.
Foul over the line. Move back to zone 3.
Maybe it was not a good idea.
I'll show you over the line.
She's really not listening to anyone, any rules, anything.
The platypus bears know a green player when they see one.
But here she has to listen to her, so maybe it's good for her.
Wait a minute. Did that waterbender just earth bend?
The ego is too much, and the stubbornness.
Hold on, folks. We're just waiting for the referee's official call, but I think this replacement player could be...
Pardon me, everyone.
Oh, no. Don't listen
She's
to
not
that.
in her room.
You've gotta be kidding me. She's the Avatar, folks.
Perfect timing. Perfect. You get one job.
They're giving her her best ain't good enough to stop it.
Oh, wow. Oh.
I have tried my very best to get through to you by being gentle and patient. But clearly the only thing you respond to is force. So I am ordering you to come back to the temple right now.
Why? So I can sit around and meditate about how bad I am at airbending?
But you wanted to teach her.
Because maybe I don't even need it.
What? That is a ludicrous suggestion. The Avatar needs to learn airbending. It is not optional.
This is what I need to learn. Modern styles of fighting.
Being the Avatar isn't all about fighting, Korra.
Yeah. Missing a very essential part of that.
The platypus bears win round 2.
Oh. It's time.
Looks like the Avatar's pro-betting debut is going to be cut short.
Maybe.
It's only a matter of time before... Hold the phone!
Huh?
Stop the presses! She's still in the game!
Yeah,
She's doing that.
yeah.
Hold sudden, the platypus bear strikes
yeah?
only striking air.
Oh, this is working out actually.
How about that?
Like, in her own way, she can
Yeah.
understand it.
You cannot force it into her. Oh my god! She's really moving completely different here. Like a totally different person.
Wow.
That's a powerful combination.
The
No! We saw it. We
Then-
saw it.
rookies, Avatar in tow, have nabbed a place in the championship tournament.
You're gonna learn how to work together.
You really came alive in that last round. The way you dodged their attacks, you are a natural.
Thanks.
She's the Avatar after all.
Someone else taught me those moves. I'm really sorry.
See, she came around. They can understand each other more.
I think I owe you an apology too. I was trying to teach you about patience, but I lost mine.
Yeah.
By the way, you were really good out there tonight. You moved just like an airbender.
Wait, you stayed and watched?
I did. Pro bending turned out to be the perfect teaching tool for you.
Aww.
I'll see you tomorrow for airbending practice, bright and early. And by the way, I kind of permanently joined the Fire Ferrets and we're playing in the tournament in a couple of weeks.
By the way,
That's it. Drop the bomb when he's happy. He's gonna be like her father figure. Somebody in love?
oh, I want
Oh
to see that. Okay.
Sparks everywhere. That's a very interesting episode.
Yeah,
She
really.
does remind me a little bit of Laura. I'm not gonna lie here. That's how I imagine her as a child, you know, like telling you something and you are like, no.
Yeah, it was something like that when I was 10. So I can see it, and I feel like I can predict her. So when
Yeah.
I saw Mako, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And she then was like,
exactly.
So I'm expecting something.
Yeah, I think that they already put the ship out here.
Yeah.
It's kind of like this ship that we never got with, like a little bit with Zuko and Katara.
Yeah.
Because he does remind a little bit of kind of like Zuko.
Yeah. he
Maybe he's some kind of like descendant of him. I don't. But like, yeah, the other
Like
brother.
it's his earthbender, so
But still can be some kind of like descendant in a way. I'm not sure. We're gonna see
maybe
there.
or Azula or something like that. I'm just waiting everyone to be connected with the previous cast.
Yeah.
So maybe
I'm not sure if they're going. Like, I think that's.
It's not sure.
Yeah, it's not sure if they're gonna do it, but it's kind of like a very flowy way for the plot to go.
Mhm.
And I like that, you know, they both like with Tenzin, they both learned something, you know, because she's the new generation, like she's handling things in a different way, and haven't really grown up to like be a monk and stuff like that. So I feel like she
Yeah.
needs something different, and like this actually was her way of learning.
Yeah, she's like a warrior, you know, and she needs to be like teach in a different way. I know that I didn't expect that because I was expecting, you know, for the monks and for the airbending to be spiritual, but maybe she's going to find it eventually.
Her own way,
Her
yeah,
own way up.
to reach that, yeah, because everybody is learning in a different way,
Mhm.
and I think that for Tenzin that was just also a good lesson, that, you know, like he has to kind of give her space to do the things in her own too.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, like she's very different than Anki, and I think that this is very intentional because she has mastered all three elements, and like she has to master air, and like we have never really thought how difficult it is to master the air and like
Yeah.
all the spiritual part of all of that.
Yeah, I just remember when Ank was having struggles to study the earthbending, Toph kinda put him into the ground And he had to save Sokka, if you remember this, and he had to break the ground and save him. And it like
just do it in your
you
own
have
character.
to do it, yeah.
And I remembered it wrong. Like I connected it like with the bending, but it was about the character. That's why it's like the hardest for her, because it's like further away from her character. The way like it was for Aang, you know, like he kind of was more
eerie.
Yes, like playing it like safe and stuff like that. And she's more into like going there, just reveling, not really listening. She's also like more eager to like learn, but I think that this part of like wanting to be a child is still there.
Yeah, we can see that in her. And actually this with the fighting with the brothers, actually really interesting. I didn't expect it to go that way, but
Me too.
it's exactly for her. She loves to fight. She's a fighter, and it's her own way to study.
Sports also teaches you a lot, because like this is counting as a sport. I'm imagining like you know, material arts and stuff like that, and this like more modern version to it, and it seemed like very interesting. And I don't understand why, you know, like the other generations, are especially the ones who have grown in like the war and everything, are not gonna like that probably. But in the same way, things are changing. Like she have grown up in like a very different times than Aang. So for him it was like, you know, he didn't really have that much time. Like he had to just like, you know, work through it. And for her, like she does even like have time. So it's normal that, you know, she's gonna want to experience like all of these things, like the children like her age.
Yeah, she needs to learn, I think, to lose, to be there, even though that it's hard, because it seems like she's just giving up. She's really like into the
Switching,
moment,
yeah, very fast.
And she needs to learn a lot, and it's going to happen with that.
So yeah, she does have like a lot to learn, but like in a different way. And I'm expecting also, because it's like times at peace, like you're expecting that something is about to happen, obviously, and maybe something is gonna break that in a way, because like the calm before the storm.
Yeah, when it's the gap between the avatars is the perfect time to people to do bad stuff, you know.
Yeah, because she still not that experience, and like for her it's not like emergency to go through all of that, like yeah, that's kind of like the perfect timing, until like, you know, she haven't like figured out completely everything.
And she doesn't even understand the avatar meaningfully,
Yeah,
because Aang he didn't have a choice. It was in him. He just woke up and everything was so bad. But for her it's like everything is fine. I'm the avatar. I'm going to just keep it simple. Okay.
How important and how like heavy this burden is. Yeah, she probably has yet to experience that. So I really like it, actually. I really like that it's just different.
Yeah.
And like I don't really know where the story is gonna go.
Me too.
And like you guessed it, like she's gonna have like a team, some kind of team, but just like different. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, and I actually thought about it, like when they said Mako, I think that this was like the voice actor. So maybe it was intentional that they named him, which made me even more think that maybe like he's connected somehow to the family.
Yeah, it's possible.
So it just made me a little bit nostalgic, because they, like, you know, this episode that we had in Avatar about that. So hope you enjoy. We're gonna see you in the next episode.
Bye.